In a kingdom bathed in twilight's gentle glow lived a princess unlike any other. Her name was Aurora, and her hair shimmered like spun gold. While other royals busied themselves with courtly duties, Aurora found her joy in the quiet of the night under a sky filled with twinkling diamonds. She wore a gown the color of twilight itself, a deep and lovely violet that swirled around her as she moved. Tonight, like every night, she awaited her special friends. With a soft whisper, the first star descended. It was a soft, warm yellow, glowing with a friendly light. Soon, another followed, and another, until a whole cascade of stars floated down from the heavens, surrounding her in a gentle, shimmering dance. These were no ordinary stars. They were her playmates, her confidants, her magical companions. They pulsed with a gentle warmth, humming a melody only she could hear. Aurora giggled, reaching out with delicate hands. At her touch, the stars zipped and swirled, eager to play. "Let's make a castle," she exclaimed. As if understanding her wish, the stars began to cluster together. They formed tall turrets, grand archways, and sparkling ramparts, creating a magnificent castle of light that floated right before her eyes. It was more splendid than any castle made of stone, a fortress of dreams and starlight. "Hoo-hoo!" a soft voice called from a nearby branch. It was Professor Hoot, a wise old owl with feathers like silvered bark and eyes that held the wisdom of 1,000 nights. He had been Aurora's guardian and friend since she was a little girl. He watched her play, his head tilted in gentle amusement. "A fine castle indeed, princess. But can your starlight friends build something that can fly?" Aurora's eyes sparkled at the challenge. "Of course they can," she replied. With a wave of her hand, the castle of light dissolved into a swirling river of gold. The stars regrouped, shifting and connecting in a new, wonderful pattern. First, a pair of magnificent wings emerged, feathered with pure light. Then, a sleek body took shape, followed by a graceful, sweeping tail. Before them hovered a majestic phoenix, crafted entirely from the soft yellow glow of the stars. It flapped its luminous wings, sending gentle waves of light across the royal gardens. Professor Hoot hooted in approval. "Truly marvelous. Your imagination knows no bounds, Aurora. The stars are not just lights in the sky. They are sparks of creation, waiting for a dreamer like you to give them purpose." Aurora smiled, her heart full. She knew he was right. The stars were more than just playthings. They were a part of her, a reflection of the magic that lived within her own heart. As the night grew deeper, the games became quieter. The stars formed gentle shapes. A sleeping kitten curled at her feet, a blooming rose that never wilted, a boat that sailed on an invisible sea. Aurora shared her dreams with them, her hopes and her secret wishes. The stars listened, pulsing softly in understanding. Professor Hoot watched over them, a silent, feathered guardian in the moonlight. Finally, the first hint of dawn painted the eastern sky in shades of rose and pearl. It was time for the stars to return home. One by one, they floated upwards, bidding her a silent, twinkling farewell. "Until tonight," Aurora whispered, waving. The last little star paused, nuzzling her cheek before zipping back up into the growing light, leaving a trail of fading sparkles. The wise old owl blinked his large, knowing eyes, and so is every day. "My dear princess, the magic isn't just in the stars above, but in the kindness and wonder you carry with you." As the sun rose, casting a golden glow over the kingdom, Aurora carried the warmth of the stars in her heart, ready to share their light with the world. Thank you for joining us on this magical journey with Princess Aurora. If you loved this story, don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring the bell for more enchanting tales from our kingdom. We'll see you in the next adventure.